Good evening, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday evening. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to log on and see what we would like to share with you. So I just want to make a quick introduction. My name is Michelle Donaio. I'm a relationship marketing consultant and specialist. And for those of you that don't know what relationship marketing is, we are here to educate you this evening, and I hope that you enjoy that. Building your relationships will help build your bottom line, regardless of what industry or what your business is. So be the person your customers remember for years. That's the goal. So what exactly is relationship marketing? Relationship marketing is a relationship management strategy designed to encourage strong, lasting communications to your brand. And what that means is bringing through so that when people hear your name or hear your brand, they just immediately think of you, because what you want is for people to always be thinking of you and remembering your name. The goal is to turn prospects into customers that generate repeat sales and encourage word of mouth. So referrals, the ultimate goal in any business is to gain a referral-based business. And how do you do that? Is you have your circle of prospects turn to customers, customers turn into word of mouth, promotions, and referrals. So the three core principles of relationship marketing, it really boils down to three things. And number one is the 80-20 rule. And it's same with the 80-20, whether or not you're trying to live a little healthier, or 80-20 if you try to exercise 80% of the time. Relationship and marketing is the same thing. Reach out in the spirit of building relationships first. 80% of the time, the communications that you have with your clients or prospects should be to be building relationships first. And 20% of that time is then marketing. You want to build a personal brand through friendship, celebration, and service. So what does that mean? Celebrating life's little moments. When you see that your client maybe on Facebook or they're having a conversation with you and tell you that they had a new grandbaby, celebrate that. Build those friendships and be of service to them. And you really want to master the bridge between high-tech and personal touch. So we live in this really, really fast-paced, high-tech world today. And so there's a really fine line of having that really high-tech email, texting, and that personal, tangible touch. So we are in the middle of this digital revolution, this high-tech world. The largest taxi company owns no taxis. That's Uber. The largest telecom company owns no lines. Skype. I'm sure we've used a lot of these, most people. The largest media owner creates no content. That's Facebook. I just was reading a study the other day that said 8 in 10 Americans have Facebook. The largest movie house owns no cinemas, Netflix. The largest software vendors, they don't create those apps. It's Apple and Google. They don't create the apps. Everybody else creates the apps for them. And then the largest greeting card and gift company has no stores, and that's Send-Out Cards. And for those of you that have not heard of it, we're going to explain to you and show you exactly how amazing this tool is. So a little background on this tool, this marketing tool that really helps you bridge that gap between high tech and personal touch is a company called Send-Out Cards. And Send-Out Cards was founded in 2003 by our founder and CEO, Cody Bateman. The company is located in Salt Lake City, Utah, and we are a member of the Direct Selling Association. Cody had this vision 12 years ago to create in the greeting card and gift space exactly what Amazon did originally in the book space, but now, quite honestly, in the entire shopping space, what Netflix did to the movie industry and what iTunes did to the music industry. He wanted to create exactly that in the marketing and greeting card and gift company in space. Send-Out Cards is the best relationship building program in the world. Relationship marketing at your fingertips. We've sent over 140 million greeting cards and 7 million gifts over the past 13 years. Think about that, 140 million greeting cards. And with the holidays fast approaching, at any given day, sometimes in the high peak of holiday season, they send 1 million cards a day. You can send these cards, and these are real greeting cards. These are not e-cards. So again, bridging that gap between high tech and personal touch. These arrive in somebody's mailbox in an envelope for them to open, see, feel, touch. You can do that all from your computer or from our phones. Let's take a look at all the things we do from our phones. Everybody lives on their phones these days. Social media, we play games, we keep notes. We have little post-it notes. We read our books. We watch movies. We take pictures, get directions. I know for me personally, I'm not without my Google Maps, I don't know where I'm going. So we literally do everything from the palm of our hands. And now, with the use of this amazing app, we can do business too. And doing business is so important. So here's a quick look at exactly how this works from your app. And this is what the app looks like on Android. It's very similar on iPhone. Should be working. Okay, yeah. So you can, from the app, you can select all different categories of cards. You can select a photo card, which is so important. The photo cards make such an impact to the person receiving them. You can create a horizontal or a vertical card, and you just hit create. You can then click on the front of that card and add from your photo library. You can take a photo on the spot, or you can use it from your Send Out Cards database. So we're going to go into our photo library here, select from our gallery, and pick a picture. This is my friend Jules and her sister-in-law over in Scotland. She's going to center that picture right on the front of that card, and then you swipe left, and now you're in the inside top of that card, and then swipe again at the inside bottom. You can change the layout of those cards if you want to add more than one picture. Maybe you want to add 2 pictures, you want to do picture and text. You can change the layout. You can really design them to be as creative as you want. So you can add another picture, and you can also speak a message into your phone. If you do a lot of voice texting, you can do your voice texting right in this app, or if you would prefer to type it, you can type it out as well. You can then highlight that, and you can change the font. You can change the size of it. So there's over 35 preloaded fonts in there. You can also have your own personal handwriting if you want. And you can also have your own signatures. So you can make those, you can left justify, right justify, center it, make it bigger, make it smaller. You can do whatever you want from this app, really customized to what you need. And you can also pick a very custom color depending what suits your fancy that day. You can, as I mentioned, insert your own personal signatures. So if that's an upgraded feature, you fill out a form and they create your signature right inside to put in those cards. And then another really cool feature is that you can custom brand the back of those cards. So again, that 80-20 rule that we talked about, 80% relationship building, 20% marketing. So here's your 20%. Brand the back of your cards and have them with all of your information so people know how to get a hold of you. You can also add gifts. Our 2-pack of brownies are our top sellers. We send brownies all over the world, and we send up to 600 2-packs of brownies a day, so you can add that. Those are actual brownies, 2 chocolate brownies. They send them in a box, in the mail, again, this is all through the mail, even though you're doing it all from your phone. So from recipients, you can add a recipient on the fly. You can add one. We're going to have, if you have them in your database, it will automatically pull it up, and it will automatically insert all of their information, and it's going to tell you that this is going to cost 13 points, and then the expense, you hit checkout. Again, this card was going over to Scotland, so the expense is a little higher, but that's just standard postage. Cards 49 cents. So you can see in a matter of a couple minutes how quickly you can send these cards and gifts. You can also send really upgraded cards. These are campaigns. These cards are already created for you. The company really wanted to make this easier, staying in touch with your clients, your prospects, your customers. So these cards are already pre-designed, celebrating new possibilities. They're on this beautiful white upgraded premium paper. They have a message on the inside. You can insert your signatures. Again, brand the back of them, completely customized. Add a picture if you want to, and so you can see all of them. They're celebrating new possibilities. Thank you very much, and it was great to meet you. And again, they all have a pre-written message on the inside, so very, very easy to just get a quick message off to somebody. I do this from sitting in the parking lot. If I go to a networking event and I meet 3 or 4 new people that I've had a conversation with before I leave the parking lot from that event, I send them all a great to meet you card. So think about the impact of all the people you've met over the years in networking, or just people that have crossed your path in life. If you had sent them a great to meet you card or celebrating new possibilities, think about that from a prospecting standpoint. Celebrating new possibilities. What a wonderful statement to say to somebody that you're so excited to work with them and alongside of them. let me just give you a couple examples of how this works alongside social media. So the power of social media, networking, and brownies. So for those of you that aren't in the state of Florida that are joining us this evening, we are just coming off of Hurricane Irma. You know that we went through that. And so I had a need in about an hour from me for somebody to go look at my uncle's house. And I posted in a networking group that I'm in on Facebook. And I said that I knew people were down there and just said, if there's anybody available, I know you guys are all very, very busy, but if there's anybody available that could go look at my uncle's house, I would really greatly appreciate it. And this woman, Jennifer, bless her heart, you know, she's got 2 little kids, a full-time job, or she works for herself, and her husband they're both self-employed, and she took the time to go down there. So again, I sent her this beautiful note of gratitude, just saying, I truly cannot thank you enough for taking time out of your day when we were all exhausted to go check on my uncle's house. And so she posted this picture with the brownies on her Facebook page and just said, thank you to our fabulous friend Michelle for the delicious and unexpected gorgeous card. So think about the power of social media. This is social media currency, what we call social currency. So here was a need that I had. I sent her a note of gratitude on social media. She's now thanking me again. So from a customer standpoint, your customers now see this on your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever platform you're using, and they're seeing that you went out of your way to thank and be nice to somebody. This is social. This is giving you credibility as a business owner and showing that you truly appreciate those that help you. Here's again another example of social currency. This is a very recent one, October 7th. I was having fun just booing people for the Halloween. And so this was the message down here that says, I just received the sweetest surprise in the mail. That's what she posted on Facebook publicly with a picture again of the card with the brownies. But this is the message that I received privately. Thank you so much for my treats. It honestly made me cry. I had a really crappy week and it was such a nice surprise to be thought of. So think about how amazing. That made me feel so good that she went out to her mailbox and I was just having fun sending these cards to everybody just to say, hey, you're special, enjoy these treats. And that made her week. So you really, truly never know the power of an unexpected greeting card until you've sent it and you get a message like this back. Thank you so much. It made me cry. So really, really powerful. And that took me just a couple minutes of time and, you know, a couple of dollars. It's nothing in the grand scheme of things because it made her day. So regardless whether or not she posted it on social media, the impact that it had on her, and think about the credibility that you gain as a person when they get something like this from you in the mail. I mean, it really, truly helps you go the extra mile. So how much does all of this cost? There's obviously a cost to it. Well, Send-Out Cards, honestly, is free to have an account. You could download the app, and it's free to have an account. We don't charge for the software or anything like that. All you're doing is paying for the cards and gifts that you're sending. So those brownies that you saw in those examples, those are 10 points. Everything. And the 2-panel cards that you're seeing are 3 points. So all you're doing is buying points. It's just a simple subscription type program. You can go on $39 a month. That's where you get your lowest subscription. So those brownies would cost you $3.90 because you're paying $39 for 100 points. That makes your points 39 cents a piece. Now multiply that times 10 for those brownies, $3.90. These subscriptions, all they're doing is locking you into a low price for that month. There is no commitment. You are not in any kind of committed contract for multiple months. If you choose, you can turn this on and off and up and down as you see fit. There's also a retail package. Maybe you don't quite need 100 points a month. 100 points is about 30 cards or maybe 5 cards with brownies and another 20 cards. I mean, it's a good amount of points, but from a marketing standpoint, you'd be amazed at how quickly you can use up those points. But if you don't need all of those points, you can go on a retail subscription anywhere from $9.80 a month. I have several customers on $20 a month. That's about 1 card with brownies and then 9 additional cards. So again, completely customizable for whatever you need. And then also the pay-as-you-go option. If you just want to have the app on your phone and send a card here or there, you can do a pay-as-you-go. You're just going to pay a little bit more, but let's think about this. Even at the very most expensive, 66 cents per point, that makes a 2-panel card $1.98. So I don't know about you or when the last time you've been card shopping in the card aisle, but these cards, some of them are upwards of $5 to $7 per card. So this, at the most expensive, is $1.98 plus your stamp. So out the door with tax, $2.65 at the very most expensive price. But again, on these lower subscriptions that are totally customizable, you're anywhere from $1.47 to $1.17, as low as $1.17 plus a stamp on those cards. So, and then there's some other options. These are one-time fees. So think of these two packages here are essentially setup fees. So think of it like that. If you want some of the upgraded features, like we showed in that app demo, where you could brand the back, that 20% branding, that's your custom brand manager that you're seeing at the top of both of these bundles. The signatures, where you could add your own personal signature, that's included in the personal bundle. This also gets you 100 points to start. So like we just saw that subscription for 100 points, this bundle is going to give you those 100 points is included to use and get started with your account. The marketing bundle, by far the most popular with all of our business owners and just in general, because it gives you every upgraded feature that Send Out Cards offers. You will have everything you need at your fingertips. It includes those first impressions, the celebrating new possibilities that we talked about. There's actually there's a 7-touch occasion, so holiday cards, and another 5-touch business campaign that's included. You get not only your signatures with the marketing bundle, but you also get your own handwriting. So beautiful handwriting font you can have, and it gets you 200 points to start. The other two, the training portal is an amazing training portal. If you're really looking to increase your knowledge on relationship marketing, there's a lot, it's about 16 modules. It's incredibly powerful, and as well as the upgraded memory vaults. You would never have to pay for upgraded storage. And then the only other option is if you can see yourself really sharing this with other people, think about this. Think about how easy this is to share an app. When you find an app that you love, we share it, right? We share it. So when you find an app that makes your life easier, I just found a new calligraphy app that allows you to watermark your photos if you wanted to. I love it, and so I started sharing it with others. I have an app that tracks all of my mileage. So if you're a business owner, I share that. But guess what? Those apps aren't paying me to tell other people about it. And Send Out Cards does do that. If you think you're going to share this and you want to get paid to share it, there's absolutely no commitment. Again, there's no commitment. You can just earn commissions and bonuses if you choose to share the app and people start sending cards. So think of it as just spreading kindness. The world needs more kindness right now. We are in desperate need of just reaching out to people in kindness and sharing just notes of appreciation and gratitude to others. The holidays are coming. I'll give you a little tidbit. Think about this. The holidays are coming, and we all are programmed to send holiday cards, seasonal cards, and usually we send them in the month of December. It's just what we do. But think about why you do that as a business owner. What is the reason that you are so programmed to do that? And oftentimes, if you think about it, it's because you want your customers to know you appreciate them. So here's a little leg up. Why not send Thanksgiving cards? You may not send Thanksgiving cards if you are using traditional cards or because they're harder to find, but we have a huge selection of Thanksgiving cards that you could send, and you can create a campaign and send 100 cards all within a matter of minutes through this software. And think about it. If you're Thanksgiving, you're going to be first to that person's mailbox, and the card is truly going to be about appreciation, gratitude. So just a little leg up for you with the holidays coming if you're a business owner. So there's 4 types of people that usually resonate with Send Out Cards. There's customers, people that really could see huge value in adding this as part of their marketing plan. People that want to be a referral partner. Like I said, if you could see yourself sharing this app once you start using it, add the $50 on, become a referral partner, and Send Out Cards is going to pay you. And then the other 2, maybe you're looking to make more an extra income alongside what you're already doing, or you really are looking for a career change. And Send Out Cards has the ability to give you both of those options. So customers, we absolutely love our customers, and we really want to help you with the holidays coming. So Send Out Cards is poised for international expansion. Millions of people, millions, and I mean that, millions of people will still experience Send Out Cards. I run into people every single day that have never heard of this app. It's just amazing how many people still don't know about it. So we are poised for massive, massive growth and international expansion. Right now, we're only in 7 countries, so we have room to expand into so many more countries and areas. And so this is going to be a worldwide household name. Send Out Cards is going to do in the greeting card and gift space what Netflix and Amazon and iTunes have done in their respective industries. So thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to leave it at that. Get back with the person that invited you to watch this webinar and let them know how can we help you get started? How can we help you? Do you want to start as a customer, whether it be on one of those low subscriptions, $9.80, $20, $39, whatever fits your needs and your budget. And then also just let them know if you want any of those added upgraded features, the custom branding, which is so crucial to business owners, the personal signatures and handwriting, the upgraded memory vault. If you need any of those upgraded features, the person that invited you to watch this webinar can absolutely explain and help you pick what fits you best and what would be a best fit for your business or your industry. So we really look forward to having you join us and share in this kindness that we all truly, truly find so much joy in having and at our fingertips. So thank you so much for joining us this evening. Get back with the person that invited you onto this webinar. And if you take a quick second to fill out the survey that's going to pop up, we would really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.